Hi y'all, welcome to Florida. My name's Amariah and this is my team building activity. It's called Disney Dash and I did it with my roommates. Enjoy. We're playing a game called Disney Dash. The objective of the game is to rack up as many points as you can in an allotted amount of time that you have. So with us having 5 people, we're going to play with 5 players, but you can have a maximum or minimum of as many as you need. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to choose a captain for now, and that captain is going to write down the order of individuals who are going to be guessing. And after that, the guesser will come and sit in this chair. The collaborators will be on this side of the room. You will have 30 seconds to choose one of these cards, and according to what Disney character is on there, you will have 4 different categories, and I will give you a hint guide. You'll have color, hobby, location, and special skill, and you have to utilize your hints according to those 4 categories. You have 30 seconds to collaborate with your team. The guesser will be in a complete other room. After you get those the 30 seconds time is up, the guesser will come in and they will have 20 seconds or 5 seconds per category to guess. Okay. And then the first 2 categories, which will be your color and your hobby, will be worth 4 points. And if you get it right, in the 3rd and 4th, you'll get 2 points. Okay? And then you'll have a scoreboard. You'll have the hint guide to help you. You'll have markers, scratch paper. And once you do that, also only your captain is allowed to speak. You'll also have a captain and a co-captain, and only your captain is allowed to speak to the guesser. Okay? Have any questions?
What does your co-captain do?
The co-captain, so it's going to be your captain and your co-captain's job to just delegate the collaboration of the group. So one can write, one can do the timer. It's up to you. Yeah, I can.
Ivy, are you
Captain?
co-captain?
Okay.
Co-captain.
Yes, Ivy.
Perfect. So we have our timer, we have our writer. All right, ready? So you're gonna pick.
For moral support.
And
Okay, what is
30 seconds, go.
Okay, can we do 2 colors?
Nope.
No. Blue.
He wears the blue uniform.
Okay. 2. What is that? Hobby?
Being ink.
Can I see it?
Aggression.
Location.
Okay. A boat. I don't know.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
You have 10 seconds.
His last one.
And a special skill.
Yelling.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Perfect.
Also
Perfect.
me.
Perfect. All right, 20 seconds on the clock. Got your captain and shoot.
Go.
Blue. Cinderella. No. Being angry. Sully? No.
5 seconds, next.
A boat. Yelling. Think
Last
about
one, yeah.
it.
3 seconds, 2 seconds.
I don't
Stop.
And your co-captain.
ID. I haven't been co-captain yet. My
So you're co-captain.
Co-captain. Okay. All right. 2 is it's like a habit, right?
Hobby.
Hobby.
Making things break.
Breaking things. Yeah. Yeah. A
Um,
location.
You got
Hawaii.
15 seconds.
Hawaii.
That's
And
giving
then
you-
the last one is
You could do spaceship.
yeah,
Oh yeah. Like
Well,
something
it's
with
fine.
outer space.
because he's with
Yeah.
Lilo.
Okay, last one, you have 5 seconds.
Hula.
Specialty.
Yeah,
hula.
hula. I was gonna say
And go ahead.
Okay.
Number 1. Oh, blue.
Jasmine.
No, number 2, breaking things.
5 seconds.
Number 4, spaceship.
Stitch.
What's one thing you could do differently? Like the next time you play this game, what's something you would do different? the way you collaborate?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it just has to be a little bit quicker. Like,
Like faster thinking,
I
kind
think
of.
too, like having more people put their opinions in, because like sometimes we like, get stuck on a word and we're like, oh, like maybe that wasn't the best thing to guess with. So
I think-
more input.
Yeah, I think it would be interesting if we had like a minute that we all wrote down our own words and then 30 seconds to like compare our words and pick the best one out of the 4,
Mhm.
something like that.
So did y'all find a certain problem that arose like continuously?
Sometimes when you get stuck on a word, you can't move on to the next one and you run out of time to think of your hints.
Mm-hmm.
So if we don't like talk to each other, we get stuck.
Right. So Alyssa, did you feel you were placed in a certain role during this exercise?
Yeah, I was either like the guest or collaborator.
Right. So let's say you were captain.
Yeah.
So how did you feel being in that role?
Well, I felt like just like the spokesperson for my group. Like, I didn't feel like I was like too in charge, but I felt like a spokesperson.
So do you think like the next time as a captain, do you think that you should take a little bit more charge, or do you think it's kind of hard to take charge?
I think as a captain, it'd be good to take more charge, but don't overpower the group. Like, still allow everyone's opinions.
Right. Good. Do you feel that you were successful in communicating with the group, AJ?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it was kind of, I felt very panicked, because that's just me with time limits. So like, I don't know, I felt kind of like I was more talking at than talking with. So I think like, I need to be better about like letting other people's opinions come through first.
Right.
So,
Okay. Sarita, did you think the group spoke effectively as a group?
Like, did we come up with like good, like stuff together?
Right.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, every time, except for the one time, the guesser was able to correctly guess the character we were describing.
So in that situation, what would you have done differently?
I think that kind of goes along with, I think that kind of goes along with, like, maybe being able to think more, like, a little bit more effectively and, like, quickly, trying to think of, like, more clear words that would, like, better describe the character. But, like, apparently, obviously that's, like, hard to do with the time
Right.
limit. But yeah, I think overall we did a pretty good job.
How does this little exercise that we did relate to sport? Brianne.
I think that in relation to sports, it's just being able to work as a team and being able to bounce back ideas and not just focus on one person, but like involve everyone so that we can have a better outcome.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just have the star of the
Right.
team like lead all the wins, because eventually they get tired, fans get bored, or
Right.
like it gets boring and it gets tiring for that person. So it's important that as a team for everyone to work together so that we can all reach that goal at the end.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think as a team, or like when you're playing with the team, a lot of people tend to focus just on solely themselves, as opposed to bouncing back, or even just the slightest communication, how to make the team more effective. So I totally agree. One more question. So just in general, Ivy, whenever you chose your captain and your co-captain, in any of the scenarios, do you think that they did effectively, or would you have chosen 2 other people to be your captain or your co-captain?
I think everyone was good. I think that everyone was able to do their roles that they were supposed to do and do the directions well.
So they were
and-
clear on what their role was supposed to be and what they're supposed to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, one more question. So whenever you walked in tonight and you didn't know what this exercise was like, how do you feel about it now? Like, not even just the exercise itself, but like as a unit, we all live in one apartment, like how do you feel now? Anybody?
It was fun. I
think you could use that in almost anything, like an exercise, like, I don't know, it just teaches you when you're trying to reach a goal, like communicate and talk with each other to get like the best way to get things done. Like not only in sport, but
Yeah.
like living with each other too.
Okay. Well, I think we're good. These are my roommates. We're in the Disney College program, therefore that is why this was Disney related. But this can be used in absolutely any setting. So in sport, especially since we are in sports psychology, it can be manipulated into sport terms, teams, plays, absolutely anything.